It is an incredible Game 8. It is an incredible Game 8. It is a Game 8 where people are going to watch this for a while as the New York Mets have a 4-3 lead. And tonight they play Arizona. And Arizona has to win to go to a Game 9 in New York. And right now New York has 2 chances to go to the World Series. It's Game 8. If they win tonight during the World Series, they play against Baltimore. So there you see the lineup for New York. And on the other side, you see the lineup for Arizona. Arizona full of regulars, but Henry Blanco's the catcher. He wasn't a regular. And looking over, Ruben Tejada, only 307 at-bats. Same with Luis Castillo here in Chase Field. So game number 8 coming up, and this is going to be very big. New York wins. They play Baltimore in the World Series. So here we go. The first one is going to be Jose Reyes. Patrick Corbin is 6-1 at 3.12 ERA, 41 strikeouts, and 16 walks. The very first pitch of the game will be in by Corbin against Reyes, and that's going to be a strike. High and at the top of the strike zone. That'll be up the middle on a base hit. So Reyes will get to first. Can New York get a few early runs? To do that. Here's Luis Castillo. It's Patrick Corbin now. They're going to try and butt him over. That's going to be a strike. They've hit it foul, and that one will go fair. Underneath the throw to first, they get the out, but they move up by 1 base. So it's going to be 1 out. Reyes on second. David Wright, the third baseman. And a swing and a miss for Wright. That'll be strike 1. New York trying to get to the World Series here in Arizona. The 0-1 misses, 1-1. Oh, right there. Swing and a miss for Wright again. It'll be 1-2 with an out. Reyes is at second inside, 2-2 with 1 out. The pitch high and deep to right. Let's see where this goes. It is back and it is gone. A 2-run home run. No, they say it's in. And it'll go for a triple. It's 1-0. I thought it was a home run. We got to take a look at that. A little bit of controversy already. 1-0. And let's see, it's a triple. Let's see, and oh, they called that wrong. It looked like it was a home run. Looked like it was a home run. And here's Lucas Duda hitting 500 in the series. And that'll be a strike. So Patrick Corbin, not a good start here. 1-0 New York, already an elimination score in the top of the first. 2 balls and a strike. That'll be fouled back 2-2. They want to do a sacrifice. Struck him out and 2 outs. So a triple by David Wright. The RBI looked like it was going to be a home run. Carlos Beltran, the right fielder. Foul that off with 2 outs. Corbin trying to get out of here. Only giving up 1 run. 2 strikes to Beltran. On the ground. It'll be short to first. They get him. Only 1 score. The bottom of the first inning is 1-0. Bottom of the first inning, John Neese is the pitcher. 1.38 ERA, struck out 12, walked 3. He's 1-0 in the playoffs, 13 innings pitched. His third game. Adam Eaton, he's only had 1 series. So here's Adam Eaton for Arizona. And that'll be a ball outside, 1-0. So Eaton will lead off. This will be on the ground, short, the first, 1 out. You know, yesterday the final score of that game was 1-0. Here's A.J. Pollock hitting .369 in the playoffs. This is the third series for Arizona. That's going to be a strike. .369. And outside 1 ball and 1 strike. And that'll be fouled off. Ball and 2 strikes. On the ground. We'll pick it up and throw to first. They get the out, 2 outs. So here's Paul Goldschmidt now. John Neese looking good. Remember, yesterday we had Bill Campbell had a 3-pitch inning. That'll be a strike. The Goldschmidt who's hitting .252 home runs and 8 RBI. Goldschmidt, and that's a base hit. So Goldschmidt will get on. He'll get on first with 2 outs. 1-0 game in the bottom of the first inning. And here's Aaron Hill, second base. Aaron Hill, they throw to first, he's safe. So John Neese, and that'll be a strike. 1-0 here. They throw to first, he's safe. Neese. Oh, they're going to go to second. They throw to second. They're going to get him. They're going to get him. And we go to the second inning. The score, New York 1, Arizona 0. Top of the second inning, Bay, Pagan, and Tejada. Here's Jason Bay, the left fielder. As Patrick Corbin will have this, it'll be ball 1 outside. Jason Bay, the left fielder. 2-0. Top of the second inning, 1-0 New York. And a strike there already, an elimination score. Fouled off. 2-2 with nobody out. Struck him out. 1 out. One out, and now Angel Pagan, center field. Here in game number 8. There's going to be a strike. New York wins. They go to the World Series. If Arizona wins Thursday night Islamabad time, it's game number 9. 192 average. No. Ball and 2 strikes. Fouled that one off. 1-2 again. They're hitting that outside. This is opposite field and foul barely. So still a ball and 2 strikes with 1 out. On the ground. They'll pick it up. They throw. They got the out. That's going to be 2 outs. Here's Ruben Tejada, second base. But one of the players that wasn't all day. First pitch, he'll just pop that up to Hill. Hill will come in and make the catch. So we go to the bottom of the second inning. New York still up 1-0. Hill will come in and make the catch. So we go to the bottom of the second inning. New York still up 1-0. So now we're going bottom of the second inning. New York Mets up. Here's Aaron Hill. Second base. That'll be fouled back. So John Neese, 10 pitches in the first inning. And that's going to be a base hit for Hill. He'll get on. And Hill will be on first, nobody out. Remember, that was the downfall of Minnesota yesterday. Miguel Montero, the catcher. The downfall of Minnesota. That's going to be a strike. They got people on with nobody out and couldn't move them. There's the steal. They throw to second, they get them out. They're 2 for 2. New York is on getting base stealers. Arizona 0 for 2 on the day, and that could hurt. So Montero hitting .311 now. I don't know why they do that so early. It'll be 2-1. 2-1 now. Swing and a miss there. 2-2 for Miguel Montero, the catcher. 3-2. Full count, 1 out. Bottom of the second inning. Montero struck him out. 2 outs. And Justin Upton, the DH, hitting .257, 2 home runs, 16 RBI. Very beginning of this game, that's going to be a strike, but still a little bit nervous is Arizona. And that's going to be a ball inside there. 1-1 with 2 outs. Low 2-1. Big time pitch. High and deep center field, but underneath they'll get it, 3 out. 3 outs. We go to the top of the 3rd inning. New York still with a 1-0 lead. Well, New York, you want to build on this lead. Blanco, Reyes, and Castillo. And Corbin now will pitch to Henry Blanco. And that'll be low ball 1. Now that's the thing. New York needs more runs, and they know it. One might not do it. A swing and a miss, 1-1. Corbin his 32nd pitch. Blanco, that'll be on the ground, short all the way to first, 1 out. You know, the Minnesota double play that they hit into, that was huge yesterday. Jose Reyes, the shortstop, he's 1 for 1, 3 of 53 in the series. New York up 1-0, and that's going to be a strike. If they keep this game, this lead, they go to the World Series and play Baltimore. Thursday will be the first game. The 1-1 to Reyes. That'll be opposite field, and that'll hit the ground in a base hit. Jose Reyes will get on a single. One out now. Luis Castillo, first base, 1 on, 1 out. So let's see, they're going to bunt. This is going to be high and in the air. They're going to be caught, 2 outs. Paul Goldschmidt came in and made the catch off the bunt. And Castillo really messed that up. That isn't what he wanted. And now here's David Wright. David Wright again. He's 1 for 1. He had the RBI. He had that one that could have been a home run. At outside ball 1. New York is not stealing. A strike there. 1 ball, 1 strike. David Wright has wheels. They go to first. You don't need to do that if you're New York. Right to left field. And it is a base hit. Let's see how far he goes. They're going to throw it in to third. They're going to go home, but nobody scores. Wright has a double. 2 outs in the top of the 3rd inning could break this open. Lucas Duda, he's 0 for 1. Here's Corbin now. Big at bat. And that's going to be down ball 1 to Lucas Duda. Hitting .483 in a series, 3 RBI. 2 RBI here would be big. This is to left field. But underneath and camped, and Arizona will get out of the inning. They don't give up a run. If you're an Arizona fan, scary moments. New York, this could haunt them. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. Bottom of the 3rd inning, Parra, Drew, and McDonald. Gerardo Parra, the right fielder. And that's going to be low. That's going to be a strike. Oh, that was a terrible strike. That one was called 1-1 now. And 2 balls and a strike, Parra. Swing and a miss. 2-2, hitting .239. 3-2, bottom of the 3rd inning. High into left field. Will they get it? Yes, they will. What a catch there by center field, Angel Pagan. Pagan is one heck of an outfielder, and that'll be 1 out. Stephen Drew now, 3rd base. And that'll be fouled off. 0-1 with 1 out. Nice, and that's going to be a strike. 0-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out. On the ground, they're going to pick it up. Throw to first, they're going to get the out. 2 outs. 2 outs, bottom of the 3rd, and McDonald now. John McDonald, the shortstop. That's going to be in ball 1. Bottom of the 3rd inning. 1-0 New York. They win, they go to the World Series. 2-0 with 2 outs. The pitch. Swing and a miss for McDonald. Well, Nice, right now, 2-out Lightning is when things have been happening all game. The 3-1 to McDonald, hitting .237. They walk him. Well, so now Arizona gets a runner on first. 2 outs. Here's Adam Eaton hitting .316 in the playoffs, 0 for 1 today. Eaton in the first pitch will pick up there. Should be 4-3, and it is. That ends the inning. Well, we go to the 4th inning. The score: New York 1, Arizona 0. Beltran, Bay, and Pagan, as I check to see if anybody is in here. Nobody in here. So here's Carlos Beltran, a right fielder, hitting .214. And that's going to be a strike. Top of the 4th inning, Patrick Corbin is in. Beltran to left field. This one will be underneath, and a catch for 1 out. A.J. Pollock with the catch. Jason Bay is 0 for 1. He struck out in the 2nd inning. And that one's going to be a ball. So he's hitting .284 against the left-handers. And on the ground, fouls it off, 1-1. I mean, he's hitting .244 all year. It'll be 2-1, .258, but he has 3 home runs and 6 RBIs in this series. Bay is swinging a miss. Bay, the former Pittsburgh Pirate, 2-2 with 1 out. Struck him out, 2 outs. Here's Angel Pagan, center field. Hitting .185. That's going to be a ball. 1-0. High pop fly. And that's going to be there. 1-1. Pagan is good in center field. Now he's got to prove himself at the plate. Hitting only .185 in the series, 5 for 27. That'll be on the ground, make it 5 for 28. Short to first, they get him out into the inning. We go to the 4th inning, bottom of the 4th. New York 1, Arizona. Bottom of the 4th inning, Pollock, Goldschmidt, and Hill. A.J. Pollock is 0 for 1. John Neese is pitching right now. That's got to be the right field. Will it hit the ground? And it'll be foul, barely. And that kind of foul ball hurts. The 0-1 to Pollock now. This one will go and be a base hit, A.J. Pollock. Let's see how he goes. Takes a formidable bounce to New York. They're going to throw to second base, and he's safe. Bottom of the 4th inning, and a strike there. 1-0 New York. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. 1 for 1. That's going to be a ball. Bottom of the 4th. Goldschmidt now. He got on with 2 outs in the 1st inning. It'll be 2-0. Nobody out, man on second. 3-0. You give him the green light. I say yes. 3-1. You just take it. I was going to say, moving the runner to third is the biggest thing. Got to be on the ground. They'll move him to third. It'll be short to first. They get the out. He does his job, 1 out. Now, he wanted to get a base hit, but that in itself is good enough. Here's Aaron Hill, 1 for 1. A fly ball, and we're a tie game. First pitch will be ball. It is low. John Neese now. 2-0. He's struggling. Aaron Hill, the second baseman. 3-0. Will they give the green light? Oh, they want to take it, they do, and it's a 1-1 game. Aaron Hill has just tied the game for Arizona. And Nice is having trouble here for New York. John Nice, I think he was a Pirate in 2015. I remember seeing him. Miguel Montero, I'm going to have to look at him. Montero, and that'll be a ball. Nice is struggling. They throw to first, he's safe. 1 out, 1 on. Swing and a miss there, and they finally gets a strike. Montero for 1, Nice 51 pitches. Montero to right and foul. So we get 2 strikes on Montero. It's now a 1-1 ball game. Struck him out, 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th, 2 outs, and Justin Upton 0 for 1. Big strikeout for Nice. They're going to go to second. They don't go. Remember, they're 0 for 2 stealing on the day. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss there. It'll be 1-1 with 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th inning. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. John Nice, can he get out? They throw, he's safe. They throw again, he's safe. John Nice fouled it off. 1 and 2 with 2 outs. It'll be 2 and 2, 2 outs. Throw, he's safe. Pitch on the ground. Oh, it's an error. A big error, and that's an error by Jose Reyes. And now this gives them another chance. Gerardo Parra 0 for 1. Very big. 2 on, 2 outs. That'll be a strike. Now it turns out that they got to really do something here. They strike again quickly. 0 and 2. Hitting 236, 2 home runs, 13 RBI. Parra strikes out, and the inning is over. No harm, no foul on that error. We go to the 5th to score 1-1. Game 8. What a game, and I'm telling you what, right now, this is a good game. Tejada, Blanco, and Reyes. Corbin now will pitch. First pitch. On the ground, it'll be 4-3, 1 out. There's Henry Blanco, the catcher, for 1. That's going to be a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. Patrick Corbin on the ground. They pick it up, short to first, 2 outs. 2 outs, and Jose Reyes. 2 for 2 on the day. Reyes first pitch coming in, and what a catch. What a catch for the center fielder. We're going to see who it is, but it's 1-1 bottom of the 5th. What a catch for Adam Eaton. And he'll be up 3rd in this inning. Drew McDonald and Eaton. As John Nice, we say, 62 pitches, he's still in. And the first pitch here will be a ball, bottom of the 5th inning. Stephen Drew is 0 for 1. And they're going to have a strike there, 1-1. Hitting 328 is Stephen Drew, 2 and 1. Well, 1-1 the game. The 2-1 with nobody out. And fouled it off. 2 and 2. And he'll foul that one off. Look at that. Into those rich seats. You have a guilty pleasure, but mostly, you know, people save up a lot of money for those seats. It's like a lifetime dream there to see this happen. Drew gets a base hit, and he'll be on first. Remember this in the bottom of the 5th inning. It's a 1-1 game. Here's John McDonald, the shortstop. I believe he walked the last time he was up. And that's going to be in ball 1. John McDonald, big for him. Runner on first, he's going to sacrifice bunt. They pick it up, they throw to second, and he's safe. It looked like he's safe. He's safe, and he gets on second. So now here comes Arizona. 2 on with nobody out. This is huge. Adam Eaton now. Oh, they go to second. Did they get him? No, he's safe. So Stephen Drew is on second base. East. And that's going to be a ball to Adam Eaton. Eaton is 0 for 2. Hitting .312, a home run, and 5 RBI. Fouled that one off, 1-1. There's nobody out, 2 on. In a 1-1 game. Neese is in trouble. Can't afford any sort of a run given up. It's going to be 2-1. 2 on, nobody out. 2 and 2. The strike is called. A horrible, I don't want to say horrible, but you got to go for it. The 2-2. Fouled. I'm not going to say horrible. We're talking about a very difficult skill, you know. And plus 2, if it touches the yellow, it's a strike. So technically, that's a strike. The 2-2, and fouled it off again. That's the thing. If it touches yellow, it's a strike. The rule book says any ball that touches the strike zone is a strike. Adam Eaton now. Fouled it off. He's still staying alive. Bottom of the 5th inning, nobody out, 2 on. The pitch. Oh, that's going to be a base hit. Are they going to get a run in? Let's see. Pagan will have it. Pagan will throw in, and it is going to be a score. It's 2-1. Adam Eaton makes it 2-1, and Neese is in trouble. John Neese is in trouble. John Neese. When you look at his season, I take a look at his pitching stats. Real life. Yeah, Pittsburgh 2016. He was in that Arizona Diamondbacks game. He was in that game in which I went and he got a base hit as a pitcher. That was that 6-hour game almost. A.J. Pollock now. On the ground. Oh, they pick it up. That'll be 6-3. They only get 1 out. They can blast this open. Paul Goldschmidt. You might want to walk him and get to Hill. Neese, and that's going to be a ball. And fouled off. It'll be 1-1. Right now, Paul Goldschmidt. Willie, I mean, I hate to say it, all season long, you're earning your money for this. And it's 2-1 with 1 out, 2 on. A sacrifice will make it 3-1. On the ground, nobody scores. They throw to first. Nobody will score. It's 2 outs. And Goldschmidt does not get anybody in. Here's Aaron Hill, who's 2 for 2. Montero would be next. He's hitting .303. Neese, that's going to be a strike. John has 84 pitches now. And low ball 1. 1-1 with 2 outs. Aaron Hill, 2 for 2. He has an RBI and fouled off. Down to their last strike in the inning. 1-2. Did he win? He win, and they struck him out. And they get nothing out of that. Second and third with 1 out. That infield out and a strikeout. And that might come back to haunt Arizona. It's 2-1. Well, 10th inning. Arizona takes a lead and New York wins to go to the World Series. Luis Castillo, Patrick Corbin is still in. Castillo to left. Will it stay fair? It won't. Patrick Corbin, 58 pitches. A swing and a miss for Castillo, 0-2. Luis Castillo, 0 for 1 today. Now to be on the ground. Short. The first, 1 out. And Arizona with 2 runs. 1 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th. Here's David Wright, 2 for 2. Wright had the home run and the trip up. He had the trip. be down low as strike there, 0-2. And David Wright inside 1 for 2, a home run. He has a triple and a double right now. So let's see, that'll be fouled again. The 1-2 with 1 out. High pop fly, caught again. What a catch in center field. Adam Eaton is incredible twice. That's happened and there's 2 outs. Lucas Duda is 0 for 2. Remember early on, New York had chances and they couldn't do it. Lucas Duda, I mean, they couldn't get more than 1 run. That'll be fouled off quickly, 0-2. Arizona, oh, they're going to be up 2-1 here. No, 1-2 with 2 outs. Struck him out and Duda goes down. The 6th inning. The score, Arizona 2, New York 1. Bottom of the 6th inning, Miguel Montero, Upton, and Parra. 87 pitches for Nisei. That'll be opposite field and a base hit. How far will he go? All the way to the wall. Should get to second. And we'll get to second with nobody out. They're trying to get insurance runs. Here's Justin Upton, the DH.
Good hitting.
That'll be a strike. Upton, oh, what a stop, and it hits the ground, so they won't score, and now it'll be 1st and 3rd with nobody out. Nisei is having a tough time, 90 pitches. Here's Parra, 0 for 2. Arizona's got to get 1 in. They have to. If they don't, that would be huge momentum, ball 1. Gerardo Parra now. That'll be no good. He did not swing. 2-0. The pitch, Parra. 2 balls and a strike. Bottom of the 6th inning. They're gonna, no, they gotta be smart on that. 3-1. Bottom of the 6th inning. On the ground and they foul it off. 3-2. Nobody out, bottom of the 6th. 2-1. Arizona leads. Fouled it off again. Like right now, I am just absolutely, everybody is absolutely on their feet. High pop fly. And what will happen with this? It's foul. 3-2 now, bottom of the 6th inning. Parra hitting 233, the pitch. On the ground, what are they gonna do? They're gonna throw home. What do they got? They got it out. No, he's safe. No, he's out. He's out. He's out. He's out at home. I didn't hear the call. And it's 1 out. They get the runner at home. A huge stop. Now here's Stephen Drew. Nisei 98 pitches. Number 99 is a strike. 1 out, 2 on. Upton on second, Parra on first. That'll be on the ground. They pick it up. They're gonna throw to first. They get them 2 outs. Runs just so hard to come by. Just so hard to come by. John McDonald walked in 2 previous times. Very, very big. No, he sacrificed last time. That's going to be a strike. John McDonald. And quickly 0-2. He takes those 2 pitches. The 0-2 with 2 outs. Base hit. They're going to get 1 in. They get the insurance. Are they going to get a second one? They're going to throw it in. It's going to be 4-1. Oh, that's a big insurance run. John McDonald. John McDonald. And he gets 2 RBIs. It's 4-1. Nisei goes out. Feliciano's in. Pedro Feliciano is now in. Unbelievable. Adam Eaton now. You got to be kidding me. An unbelievable. So that's going to be a strike there against Adam Eaton. 1 on, 2 out. It's a 4-1 game. That'll be 1-1. 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. 4-1 Arizona. Fouled off. If New York wins, they go to the World Series. Arizona wins. Game 9 in New York. The pitch. Did he go? No. 2-2. Adam Eaton. 3-2. If they walk, they get A.J. Pollock. The pitch. They walk him. And Pollock will get on. You have a lot of people looking now. Bottom of the 6th, 2 outs. A.J. Pollock at 368. The catch just ran up the screen. And that's going to be a strike. A.J. Pollock at 368. He's 1 for 3. And another strike. It's 0-2. 0-2 to A.J. Pollock, 1 for 3 today. And that'll be fouled off. A lot of 2-strike pitches. And they get in the 0-2. No, 1-2. That was way outside. 1 for 3 is A.J. Pollock. Feliciano, his 11th pitch. No, 2-2. 2 outs. Goldschmidt will be next. The 2-2. High and fouled away. Well, this is big. It's a 4-1 Arizona game. 2-2. High to right field. What's going to happen here? Underneath, they're going to make the catch. We go to the 7th inning. 2 more by Arizona. It's Arizona 4, New York 1. So we take a look right now, and it is a 4-1 game, top of the 7th inning. Beltran, Bay, and Pagan. Patrick Corbin, 69 pitches. And that's going to be ball 1 inside the 7th inning, hitting 207. 1 ball, 1 strike. Carlos Beltran hitting 207. And that'll be fouled off, 1-2. 4-1, Arizona leads. And Beltran, a base hit. Remember, went for a triple for Baltimore yesterday, but I think it might go for a double. They throw to second, and they cut it off. He doesn't go to third. So Carlos Beltran, they want to get 1 back. Just get 1 back, and they will be all right. So Corbin, here's Jason Bay, 0 for 2. Corbin. And that's going to be a ball. That'll be down low. 4-1 the game. 1-1. Top of the 7th inning. The pitch. Swing and a miss. A ball and 2 strikes. 2 outs. Top of the 7th. That'll be a hard hit. Oh, it's a base hit. It gets through. Are they going to score? No, they won't. 1st and 3rd. And the tying run will come to home plate. The New York Mets now have 1st and 3rd, and here's Angel Pagan, who's 0 for 2, 179 in the series, which is their playoffs. Huge for Pagan. They need at least a run. Corbin, and first pitch down low, a ball. Very big at bat. You got Ruben Tejada coming up next. Oh, that's going to be deep to right field, and this one is down on the ground, on the wall. 1 run will score. Going around third, I think 2 runs are going to score. Pagan's going to third. The throw to third, he's going to be safe, and now the tying run is on third base. 1 out. The tying run is on third base with no outs. Patrick Corbin is now really reeling. As Ruben Tejada now will come up 0 for 2. You can sacrifice him any way you want. So this is huge. Tying run on third. Ruben Tejada, that's going to be a strike there. As we waited there, it's going to be 0-1. Ruben Tejada inside 1-1. Can they get him on or whatever? Blanco is next. Tejada, that'll be on the ground. Nobody scores. They throw in. Infield is in, 1 out. They might walk unintentionally, intentionally. No, they're going to go after Blanco. They don't want a sacrifice happening. Blanco's going to get it. Deep to right. It's going to be caught. They're going to throw home and they're going to score. No throw. It's 4-4 now. New York has come all the way back. And now nobody on for Jose Reyes. That was huge. Corbin, not a good inning. High, and that one will be caught. That's not what he wanted. But New York, they score 3 in the top of the 7th inning. They score New York 4, Arizona 4. What a ball game right now. New York wins, they go to the World Series. Paul Goldschmidt now. New York coming back. An incredible game so far. Goldschmidt, Hill, and Montero. Goldschmidt, right field, and curving, foul. 0-1. Bottom of the 7th inning, 4-4 game. That's going to be a strike inside. 0-2. And that'll be fouled off. 0-2 with nobody out. And fouled off. The 0-2, nobody out. And it'll be 1-2. 253 average, 2 home runs, 8 RBI. 2-2 now. I thought it was 2-2. Pedro Feliciano not doing the greatest job in the world. 3-2, he keeps losing his batters. 21st pitch to Paul Goldschmidt. And fouled it off. They keep dancing around and then they walk him. Bottom of the 7th inning, the pitch. And they foul him around. He keeps staying in. This is how he gets on base. The pitch. Struck him out and 1 out. That was a big strikeout. Goldschmidt at one point was hitting 204. In the series, he's now hitting in the playoffs. He's now up to 250. Here's Aaron Hill, 2 for 3, has an RBI. Remember, Arizona didn't get more in that inning, and that's going to be a ball, 1-0. Bottom of the 7th inning with 1 out. The pitch on the ground. It goes opposite. It should be second to first. They get the out, 2 outs. You got to be looking at this game. This is incredible. And Miguel Montero, the catcher, he's 1 for 3. Arizona looking for some 2-out magic. And no check swing that 0-1. Bottom of the 7th, 2 outs. Montero, swing and a miss there, 0-2. The 0-2, he's hitting 312, 1 for 3 today. Low ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th inning. That's going opposite field and a base hit from Montero. Miguel Montero goes to the wall. Let's see if he goes to second. Montero to second, and he's going to be safe. Miguel Montero on second. This is huge. Can they get Montero in with a well-placed base hit? Justin Upton, 1 for 3. He singled in the 6th. Feliciano is tiring. Bottom of the 7th inning, 2 outs. Biggest at bat, can they get the lead? It's going to be a ball that's going to be down low, could have been a strike. 1-0. Swing on the ground. This will be second to first. They get the out and end the inning. We go to the 8th. It's a 4-4 game. Well, it's a 4-4 game. David Hernandez is in. 1.26 ERA, 14 and a third innings, pitched 1-0 in the whole playoffs. That's 3 series. Struck out 18, walked 7, 2 earned runs, 7 base hits. So David Hernandez. Luis Castillo 0 for 2. And that's going to be a strike. Top of the 8th inning, 1 strike. And that's going to be 1 again. Oh no, 1-1. Oh, close. David Hernandez is in. New York top of the 8th inning. Castillo, it'll be 1-2. If New York wins, they go to the World Series. We're in the top of the 8th. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hernandez against Castillo. And that'll be fouled off. Every at-bat seems like just this long, drawn-out duel. 3-2. Every at-bat seems like we should just start it out 3-2. And that'll be fouled off again. Keeping it in. It's these 3-2s. They're really shaping inning, hitting 323 in the series. Castillo fouls it off again. This will be pitch number 9. He's 0 for 2 today. That'll be on the ground. Short, the first one out. David Wright. David Wright is 2 for 3. And that's going to be a strike. Top the 8th inning with 1 out. 1-1, 1 out. David Hernandez. This is incredible, this tension. In a tie game in the 8th inning. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. New York wins game 1 of the World Series this Thursday. The pitch. That'll be fouled off again. It's a 4-4 game, top of the 8th inning. 1-2 with an out. The pitch, 2-2. Again, just make everything 3 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Fouled it off again. 2-2 with 1 out. Top of the 8th. Hitting 219. Hard hit and a base hit. So that is a big base hit for New York as David Wright gets on first with 1 out. In the top of the 8th inning. Here's Lucas Duda. He's 0 for 3. His average is only .452, even though he's 0 for 3 in the day. Game 8, New York wins. They're in the World Series. They throw to first, he's safe. Hernandez now. Did he go? It's got to be a strike. Lucas Duda, top of the 8th inning in a 4-4 game. 0-2. Oh, right there on both of them. The 0-2 with an out. Hard hit. 6. Oh, he dropped it in. Oh, an error. Oh, that was a double play to end the inning. That was a double play to end the inning. McDonald, who had the big base hit, muffs it. Oh, my goodness. It's an error, a big error. Oh, my goodness. That could be a turning point. Here's Carl. That should have been out of the inning. Carlos Beltran now, the right fielder, doubled in the 7th inning. Can New York capitalize? And that's going to be a strike. 0-1 to Carlos Beltran. High into right field, and that's going to score a run. 1 run will score. They might score 2. They're going to bring it in. They're going to throw all the way home. They're going to go to third. It's going to be 2 that scored. He gets to third. It's 6-4. Carlos Beltran, and it has shocked the error by McDonald. That'll live in infamy. Should have been the end of the inning. He was thinking of the double play. And now with 1 out, sacrifice position is Beltran, Jason Bay. That's going to be high ball 1. David Hernandez, and high pop fly. They're going to sacrifice him in. That'll be a catch. They throw all the way in. They get him. They're going to get him at home. They got him at home. So they pull that double play. But the one that they needed to get out of the inning, they didn't get it. Was an error by McDonald. It's 6-4. Now New York with another elimination score. Francisco Rodriguez comes in. Maybe a 2-inning save. Gerardo Parra, right field. Bottom of the 8th inning. McDonald with the air. Incredible, a swing and a miss there, 0-1. That would have ended the inning. Parra high and curving foul. The 0-2 with nobody out. And 1-2. Bottom of the 8th inning. 2-2, nobody out. And bottom of the 8th, the pitch. Struck him out, 1 out. 6-4. New York leads Arizona. And Rodriguez again. It's going to be a ball. Stephen Drew at 333. High into right field. And underneath, that's going to be foul. One and one. High pop fly. And underneath, 2 outs. There's nobody on. In Arizona, I'm telling you right now, here's Jason Kubel. Oh, McDonald is out of the game. They sent him into his car and said, get out of here quickly. McDonald has left the stadium absolutely distraught. Here's Kubel. And that's going to be a strike. Bottom of the 8th, 6-4. And that'll be 1 and 1. Oh, McDonald, yeah, he was the hero. Put him up 4-1. And then the 2 runs he got, he gave away. Jason Kubel, the pinch hitter. High pop fly to left. It'll curve and go foul. 2 and 2 with 2 outs. That's fouled off again. This will be pitch number 6. Francisco Rodriguez will probably be in the 9th. Kubel might be in. Again, there's 2 outs. Fouled it off. The 2-2 Adam Eaton will be up next. And fouled again. Looking at the home runs. Everybody's got one but Kubel. The pitch. On the ground. This should be short to first. They get the out. Now we go to the 9th. Ninth inning, 6-4. 9th inning, Angel Pagan 1 for 3 with 2 RBI. Angel Pagan, and here we go. Can New York, that'll be on the ground, they pick it up. They throw the first one out. They want to make sure that New York wants to get runs. Ruben Tejada, second base. That'll be a ball 1. So Hernandez is in. They want to stop New York. They don't want to get. There's Goldschmidt. And he's going to throw back to Hernandez, 2 outs. David Hernandez scores 3-1. Here's Henry Blanco. The 2-out Lightning is big, so you don't want that to happen if you're Arizona. It's 6-4 New York. 5 runs in the last 2 innings. They were down 4-1. And as soon as they were down 4-1, they tied it in the 7th, and the big error in the 8th. That error will live in infamy. 1 ball and 2 strikes. I know the game would still be tied if they would have got the out, but still. And that'll be fouled off, 2 and 2.
Strike 3.
Struck him out. So here we go. This is it. We go to the bottom of the 9th at 6-4. Let me check something real quick. is it. If Arizona scores 1 run, they go home. If they score 2, we play on. They score 3, we go to game 9. So that's the situation. They need 2 to tie. Here's Adam Eaton, 1 for 3. Francisco Rodriguez will be in for a 2-inning save. If they get 3 outs, then they are going to the World Series, and they'll play Baltimore in game 1. First pitch, that's going to be a strike right down the middle. Adam Eaton is 1 for 3. Swing and a miss, it'll be 0-2. Bottom of the 9th inning, Eaton hitting .321. The pitch, 1-2. 1 balls, 2 strikes. Bloomquist is in for shortstop for Arizona. High pop fly, and underneath, this will be New York, and their shortstop's going to make the catch, 1 out. As that is, I believe, who is it? Alex Cora, who is in there defensively. 1 out. Here's A.J. Pollock, 1 for 4. They got to get somebody on to get the tying run. So Pollock, it's going to be a strike. The feeling of doom and gloom in here in Arizona. 1-1 with 1 out. 1 for 4 is Pollock. It'll be 2 balls and a strike. 2-1, Rodriguez to Pollock. And that'll be 3-1. Can they get Pollock on? And then Goldschmidt. The 3-1. That'll be on the ground. Oh, and it's a base hit, so Pollock will get on. He'll get on with 1 out. And he might go to second. Let's say they throw it in, and he goes to second. Huge. As we go to the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. And Pollock is on. Here's Goldschmidt. He's the tying run. He's 1 for 4. Rodriguez now. They're down by 2, 6-4. And that'll be a ball down low. Paul Goldschmidt, first base, 1 for 4. Down low again. It's going to be 2-0 with 1 out. Hill will be after him if he gets up. The 2-0. That'll be fouled away, 2-1. Every single one of these at-bats is just this long, drawn-out thing. The 2-1. And that'll be 3-1. It is slow. 3 balls and a strike to Paul Goldschmidt. Hill will be up next. The 3-1. They walk him, and now the winning run's at home. Game 9 is at home plate. Game 9 is at home plate now. Francisco Rodriguez, 30 pitches. Here's Aaron Hill, he's 2 for 4. He has an RBI. And Aaron Hill, this is huge. So it's bottom of the 9th, 1 out, 2 on. Aaron Hill, the second baseman. The pitch, that's going to be low ball 1. Oh, could have been a strike. Could have been a strike. Rodriguez has to throw it inside. You know, McDonald is watching this going. He wants it. It's going to be 1-1. Oh, close, close, close. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 2 on. Pollock and Goldschmidt is the tying run.
Strike 3.
close. It's a 50-50. It really is a 50-50 when it's that way. And whenever it's 2-2. So it's going to be 2-2 now with 2 outs. The pitch to Montero. On the ground, it should get. They're going to pick it up. What are they going to do? They're going to throw the first. They got it. New York in the World Series. New York in the World Series. They win. They go to the World Series, win the National League. And they're going to play Baltimore. And that's incredible. The New York Mets win 6-4. That ball traveled a little bit. He couldn't outrun him. And people cheering Arizona on a great year. But the New York Mets, win 6-4. And McDonald's got to be looking, going, oh my goodness. Oh my God, it was 4-1 and was 6-4. That's the way it ended. The Mets are on to the World Series. They'll play against Baltimore Orioles, who won 5-3 as well. So, series MVP was Lucas Duda. The number 1 Mets will play the number 2 Baltimore Orioles. They win 5-3. Duda had hit 438 for 86 on base. He had 3 RBIs, scored 3 runs himself, but his 438 was huge. David Wright had 3 hits. Reyes had 2. Beltran had 2. Pollock had 2. Hill had 2. Montero with 2. The MVP of this game was David Wright. David Wright was 3 for 4. He had, for New York, I believe, the triple, the double, and I think a triple, the double, and a single. So he had 6 total bases. He was a home run away from the cycle. And pitching, Nisei 5 2/3, gave up 9 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs, struck out 4, walked 1, 103 pitches. The winner is Feliciano, 1 1/3, giving up 1 hit, no runs, walked 1, struck out 1, 31 pitches. Stats look better than how it felt, and Rodriguez gets the save. 2 innings pitched, gave up 1 hit, struck out 2, walked 1. For Arizona, Hernandez gets the loss. 2 innings pitched, giving up 2 hits. He gave up 2 runs. 1 was earned. And the strikeout, wow. And Corbin is the one that gave up 4 runs, 4 earned runs. And 4 strikeouts, no walks. The Mets had 3 walks. Arizona had none. An incredible game that ended 6-4. And the New York Mets, Corbin is the number 1 performer of the day. He loses, but that was a heck of a game for him, and they just lost. David Wright was the second one. Carlos Beltran the third. They win, and that is good. The World Series now. The World Series will start off on Thursday. The American League gets, because of the All-Star Game win, the American League will host the World Series. Baltimore, Baltimore, Baltimore. The Mets, the Mets, the Mets. All right, 3 Baltimore, Mets, Mets, Mets. Baltimore, Mets, Baltimore. They haven't played each other all year. There was no interleague. And when you take a look at this, both games are 5-3. Both were thrillers that were won at the very end. Man, if they would have hit the home run, I would have jumped out of my seat. It would have been unbelievably incredible. But that's it. That is it for us today. What a game. Game 1 of the World Series will be Thursday. It'll be Thursday. Game 1 of the World Series. Both teams with great home records and with lousy road records. So that'll be big. Both teams solid, but Baltimore fifth in the AL in runs, eighth in runs against. New York Mets, second in NL runs scored, fifth in runs against. So Baltimore, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, all Baltimore. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, all New York. Wednesday, Baltimore. Thursday, New York. Next Friday in Baltimore. So we could go 9 games. It could be great. Who knows? Who knows how it'll go? You saw that New York had to come back after almost blowing a lead. And Baltimore came back and won the last 4 in their series after going down 3-1. New York went up 3-0. Then it was 3-3. Then it was 4-3, and then they're the only team that won a game on the road. That's it. And when you look at the league finals in New York, there's your offensive numbers, and that is your pitching. And I don't know. I mean, it's going to be one heck of a game, one heck of a finals. Johan Santana against Kevin Gausman in game 1. Well, at least that's what they say. You never know. Should be really interesting. New York and Baltimore at Baltimore, and that'll start Thursday. Have a great day, everyone, and we will see you Thursday. Should be good.